When I think about what it means to fight for something bigger than myself, I can't help but think of Nelson Mandela. Known fondly as Madiba, Mandela's story is a blueprint for courage, forgiveness, and unyielding hope. Born into the Thembu royal family in a small South African village called Mvezo, Mandela's early years were steeped in tradition and the weight of history. But even as a young man, I knew the world needed change. Studying law at the University of Fort Hare and the University of the Witwatersrand, I found my purpose challenging injustice. In Johannesburg, I put on the suit of a lawyer by day, but by night my mind raced with dreams of freedom. In 1943 I joined the African National Congress, and soon after helped launch the ANC Youth League, young, restless, and ready to shake the system. South Africa's apartheid regime was brutal, a system built to divide and suppress. I committed my life to overthrowing it. Peaceful protests, defiance campaigns, organizing, marching. Again and again I was arrested for fighting what I believed in. As the government's grip tightened, my tactics evolved. Inspired by Marxist ideas and working closely with the banned South African Communist Party, I co-founded Umkhonto we Sizwe, a militant wing prepared to sabotage apartheid where words had failed. In 1962 I was captured. At my trial I made it clear, I was prepared to die for the ideal of a democratic and free society. Sentenced to life, I spent 27 years behind bars, on Robben Island, at Pollsmoor, at Victor Verster. I lost years, but I never lost hope. When I walked free in 1990, South Africa stood on the brink of civil war. But I had learned something: in prison hatred only breeds more hatred. With President de Klerk, I negotiated the end of apartheid. 4 years later, for the first time, all South Africans could vote, and they chose me to be their president. But leadership isn't just about power, it's about healing. My government rewrote the Constitution, created the Truth and Reconciliation Commission, and reached out to those who had once been enemies. I believed in forgiveness, not forgetting, but moving forward together. Even after leaving office, my work wasn't done. Through the Nelson Mandela Foundation, I fought poverty and HIV/AIDS. Some people called me a communist terrorist, others thought I was too willing to reconcile, but I knew that lasting peace meant everyone had to find common ground. In my lifetime I received hundreds of honors, including the Nobel Peace Prize. But the true reward was seeing my country stand as a beacon of democracy and hope. Mandela, Madiba, Tata, call me what you will, I'm proof that, even in the darkest times, one person's courage can light the way for millions. Let's keep that light burning.